Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorial. So guys, today we are going to discuss about another important relationship of Laravel, and that is many to many. So let's take an example of many to many relationship so that we can understand it better. Okay, let's take an example of e-learning website. In e-learning website, we have basically multiple roles for a user. For example, a user can be admin, and admin is responsible for creating and managing website content. And another role for a user would be faculty, and faculty is going to create lectures, classes, etc. And the third role basically would be a student who is going to access those lecture classes, etc. So in this case we have multiple roles for a user. For example, a user can be admin, faculty, or either he can be a student, and vice versa. In the reverse order, let's say we can have multiple user as faculty, multiple user as students. Okay, so let's take another example. Let's say we have multiple posts, and each of these posts have multiple tags, and in the reverse order, each of that specific tag can belong to multiple posts. So in that case, we have many to many relationship in both of these cases. Okay, so let's see basically how are we going to implement our many to many relationship. Okay, for many to many relationship, we are going to use pivot table. Basically, it is a lookup table, and it is going to contain the primary keys of these two tables, basically user IDs, role IDs, etc. And the remaining procedure is quite same, basically same, not quite same, basically it is same. Okay, now in this case we are only going to create model of role because we already have a user model, and then we are going to create migration, and in this case we are only going to make roles and role user migration. This role user migration right here is the base, is basically the pivot table right here. Okay, and then we are going to define our method which will be representing our relationships inside models. Then we are going to apply foreign key, migrating the table, and fetching the record. So let's start from the beginning, and I'm going to create my role model and migration. So what I'm going to do, I have already accessed my project directory and folder. So what I'm going to do is php artisan make model role, and I also want its migration. Okay, so let's see, we have our role model right here. Okay, let's see, we have our migration in place, and here we have a role migration. So this role migration is only going to contain ID and role name. That's it. Okay, so let's finish it. First table string, and the name of this column should be name, role name basically. Okay, and just close it. Okay, so we are halfway to our second step because we didn't create our pivot table, because we have to follow Laravel conventions for making a pivot table. Okay, so whenever we are going to implement basically many to many relationship with the help of pivot, what we are going to do is follow the Laravel conventions. And what Laravel says is basically, let me show you with an example. In this case, we have relationship of many to many between user and role table right here. Basically, these are the model names. Okay, so firstly, Laravel says that you are going to concatenate these two tables migration with underscore. So let's just do that. Users, basically the migration name, concatenated with underscore, and the second table name, roles, in this case migration, users role. And the second step is Laravel says you have to make it singular. Okay, so let's see, second step, and user underscore role. Okay, second step is done. Now Laravel says that you have to basically order them in alphabetical order. In this case, U comes after the R in alphabetical order. So what our pivot table is going to look like is role underscore, basically let's role underscore user right here. This is going to be our pivot table. that I just wrote right here. Okay guys, okay, so if there is any confusion, I will recall it again with another example. Let's say we have two models like ball and apple. Okay, so firstly Laravel says to concatenate them with the underscore sign right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, balls migration underscore apples right here. Okay, the second step is to make them singular. Second step, ball underscore apple. Okay, and the third step is to make basically write them in the alphabetical order. Third step right here, and we have apple underscore ball. That's it. This is our basically pivot table name. Okay, so let's say if we have same alphabets for basically we have same alphabets. Let's take an example. Just for an example, let's say we have ABD right here. This was just ABD. In this case, what you are going to do, basically A is equal to A, so you are going to look for the second character right here, P and B. In this case, B comes first with respect to P, so what our table basically pivot table is going to be, pivot table name basically, sorry guys, ABD underscore apple. This is what our pivot going to be. Okay, so this was just for an example. In any specific case, if you have the first alphabet same, and you can follow the same procedure for the other alphabets as well. Okay, so this is how we are going to create our basically pivot table migration. So let's do that now that we have our basic knowledge in place. Okay, so I'm going to create my pivot table migration. PHP artisan make migration create, you can name it whatever you like, but I'm creating a users and roles table, so I'm going to name it create users underscore roles underscore table right here, and we are going to pass a flag to create a table, create, and the name of this pivot table is basically in this case role user. That's it, enter, and we have our pivot table migration. Let's see. Okay, so we have successfully completed our two steps right here. We have implemented our models migration. Now is the time for defining our foreign key in this case. Okay, so let me define my foreign key right here, dollar table, and it is going to be unsigned big integer, and name would be user ID. I will just copy it and I will change it a bit right here, role ID. This is what our pivot table is going to have. Okay, now we have to define a foreign key, that this is our foreign key and it is representing the user table primary key. So how are we going to do that? Is simple, table foreign and the name of the column is user ID. Basically we are defining that this column right here is foreign key, and it is referencing references ID on specific table, in this case users table. That's it, and on delete cascade right here. Okay, I will just copy it. Okay, and I will just paste it right here, and in this case we are going to have a role ID as foreign key as well, and it is going to reference the ID on roles table. That's it. So everything is right. Let's just follow this step and migrate our table right here. Okay, PHP artisan migrate. Okay, so we have an issue, unexpected this of variable. Let's see what we have right here, table foreign. Okay, foreign references id right here on. We need to have on right here. Okay, let's migrate it again, and the table is migrated successfully. Okay, so let's see our pivot table. Okay, I'm going to refresh it, and we have our role user migration right here. It is only going to contain the respective IDs of users and roles. Okay, so now let's create some roles so that we can fetch the records, etc. In this case, to save time, I'm going to create the basically records from right here in the phpMyAdmin. Let's say first role is admin, second role is basically student, let's say student. Okay, and let's create another role. I will just insert and I will write faculty, let's say. Okay, so we have three roles right now. Now let's create another user so that we can have a single role for multiple users. Okay, insert, and I'm going to create. I'm just doing this to save some time. You can also use your routes or Tinker, etc., whatever you like. Okay, so let's say new@gmail.com, and let's say password is 345. It is never going to be a password, it is just for an example. Okay, let's go, and we have now three roles. Now let's pass these users some specific roles. Okay, I'm going to insert in role user, and I'm going to insert, let's select the first user, which is me, Tausif, and I'm going to assign this user admin role. Okay, now let's assign the second user, Asad, right here, second user. Let's say let's assign him the student role. Okay, that's it. Let's go, and I'm going to assign another role to another user, and that would be new user is also an admin right here. Go. So we have all our respective data. We have our roles, admin, student, faculty. We have relationship of roles and user, and we have already created basically a third user. So let's see how can we get our user data. But first, what we need is, we have completed this step, this one, this one, this one, and we have this one and this one. So these steps are remaining. What I'm going to do, I will just move to user.php right here quickly, and I'm going to just copy to save some time. Okay, I'm going to replace its name basically right here. I'm going to name it roles, because a user can have multiple roles. He can be either admin, etc., etc. Okay, app role. Now the relationship is with app role, and I'm going to change it, and the new relationship method is belongs to many, camel case. Okay guys, and now let's move to role model right here, and I'm just going to save some time to I'm just going to copy it to save some time right here, paste it right here, users right here, belongs to, it is going to be same for both. Now I will replace it right here. Okay, now that is fine. Now the only step remaining is fetching the records. Okay, now let's move to web.php, and I will just copy this comment right here, copy, okay, paste it right here. You should write this all on your own so that you can understand it better. Okay guys, now I'm going to copy this route as well, because we are running out of time. And what I'm going to name it, let's say user role. Let's keep it simple. In this case, we are first going to find a specific user, and we are going to check its role. Okay, so let's find a user right here. Everything looks fine. Now in this case, let's dd our user so that I can show you something, that it is going to be an array. Okay, let's hit this specific route. Let me run my project php artisan sir. Okay guys, let's refresh and let's hit our user role. So let's say user role. Let's find first user. Okay, so we have our first user right here. You can see id number is 1. Okay, so now if I want to access this specific user role, what I'm going to do is just assign the method that I defined, custom method basically that I defined right here, roles. I will just copy its name and I will do this. Okay, I am basically calling this role method, custom role method, on this user, specific user. Let's refresh and you can see we have an array right here. So we cannot access, because the relationship is of many to many. A user can either be admin, faculty, and user can be both. Like for example, a specific user can be admin as well as student or faculty, etc. So it is always going to return an array right here. So if I try like this, let's get roles name, it is going to give us error. Let's see, refresh, and here you can see property name does not exist right here. Okay, so how are we going to basically get the role name? It is pretty simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to for each right here user roles, change the method, and I'm going to get the role as basically each role as an object, and then I can access object and its property right here, role name. I want the first user role name. Let's say refresh, and first user is an admin. Let's say I want the role of second user. So the second user is basically student. Let me show you right here. Basically we can go right here, first user id, user id is 1, role id is 1, that was admin, user id is 2, role id is 2, basically this is student. Let me show you right here, so there is no confusion left. Okay, so now let's find third user role, and it is also going to be an admin right here. Now let's implement its reverse order, and what I'm going to do to save time, I'm just going to copy it. Sorry guys. Okay, I will just rename it a bit, role user right here, and I will just change it a bit, role. Okay, it is going to be a role, and in this case we are going to have a role. I'll just show you, basically not a user, in this case it would be a role, and I will just comment it out. Okay, let's hit this role user route. Okay, let's change it, role user, and I want the first one. First role, you can see first id basically in the role table is admin right here, and the second one is student. Let me show you right here. Okay, now let's get this specific role users. Okay, since it is many to many relationship, it is again going to return an array. I'll just show you right here, users, and we have an array right here. Basically it is inside a collection, and collection, you can access collection properties like an array. Okay, and collection is a bit more advanced with some more features, advanced features. Okay, now let's say we got the user. Now what we are going to do, we want all the users that are admin, let's say. Okay, so I will just remove it, and I'm going to for each right here, role and users as an object user, so that we can access its property. Let's say user, and I want user name, all those username who are admin, let's say. So I'm going to hit first id, because first id is equals to admin right here. Let's hit refresh, and we have two user in separate line, basically we have two admin user, one is Tosif and the second one is new. Let's say we want all the user who are student. Let's hit the route with the second basically role, and we have Asad as a student. Now let's hit let's say we want all the user with the role faculty, let's say third role, and we have none right here. So that was it from many to many relationship. I hope you understand what we were doing right here in the project. You will get great knowledge regarding, basically we are going to use the all of this knowledge in our project, so it will make us man perfect. So I hope you guys like the video, concept of the video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Take